Hello, hello, amigos. Good evening, buenas noches, and be welcome to Lima, Peru in this very special tour that is going to make two Peruvian tour guides meet for the first time. My name is Vanessa Vasquez. I am your Lima City tour guide, a proud Peruvian guide, a proud Latin American that in each occasion tries to show you a little bit of the beauty of her country. But in this occasion, this tour is extra special to me because I'm going to be able to meet for the first time a fellow colleague also from the platform from Hago. She is Elizabeth Puma. So if you don't know yet Elizabeth Puma, you have to follow her. She does tours in the beautiful Arequipa. And Arequipa, by the way, is the South Andes of Peru. So Peru is a big country and we haven't met before. So in today's tour, we're going to talk about the differences between Lima and Arequipa, and also we will visit together this beautiful district called Miraflores. So first, let me say hi to you all. I see Sayuri. Hola, Sayuri. 2 a.m. in the morning. Yes, you are in Kenya, right? Dear, thanks for coming. Gracias, amiga. Thanks for visiting. Hey, Adrian. Thanks for coming. Gracias. Thanks for visiting Lima. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, amigos. Gracias. Thanks for visiting Lima. So in this moment, we're going to do something very fun. Hi, Sandy. Hello. So we're going to do something very fun because it's the first time I am meeting our friend Elizabeth. So I'm going to be actually seeing her here for the first time. And some of you know her already. So who knows Elizabeth, by the way? Please raise your hand if you know Elizabeth. Because if you know Elizabeth, if you've seen Elizabeth, you're going to help me to find her out, okay? So please raise your hand. Okay, hi Molly, Adrian. Yes, of course, Sayuri, you know her. Andre, hola amigo, hello. Thanks for visiting. So let's go to look for Elizabeth now. And also let me show you where I am in this moment. Thanks for your tip support, by the way. Today's tips we're going to be doing in this event are going to be split between my friend Elizabeth and myself. So thank you so much for well, your support. So let's start with this very special edition of two guides in Lima, Peru. Guys from different locations. Of course, me from Lima, my friend Elizabeth from Arequipa. So let's start. Let's begin. And let me now show you where we are in this moment. So some of you probably recognize this place from other tours I've done. Some of you, of course, haven't been here with me before. This is the beautiful Miraflores district. Miraflores is one of the most beautiful, most touristic sites of Lima. And over there we can see, for example, the pizza alley area. We have lots of nightclubs, lots of really nice buildings, hotels. So this is a fun part of the city to be touring around. So we're going now to look for our friend Elizabeth. Where it could be. So this couple doesn't look like Elizabeth. So we have here, this is the zone where we decided to meet. So there are many people. So let's give a look to this zone. We have lots of people preparing for dancing. It is 6:49, I think, p.m. So dancing is mandatory every night in Lima, of course. People having their coffees, people having, their, chips, their snacks. And we are going to look for Elizabeth. Where is Elizabeth? Elizabeth, my friend. ¿Qué haces, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, she is working in Lima. She's a tour guide, as you know. And she told me that she's with a tour group. But we're going to also ask her a little bit more about that. So, Elizabeth, where are you? So, where could be Elizabeth? Where could be my friend Elizabeth? So, where is Elizabeth? Elizabeth? Elizabeth, are you escaping from me? Elizabeth, she's escaping from me. Hello. Hello. How are you? She's escaping from me. We haven't started this relation and she's going away. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? She was hiding. But I could not miss that beautiful face, of course. So, hola, amigos.
Hello, everybody.
So, we are going today to show you Miraflores together. Elizabeth is here on a mission, which is, what are you doing here, my friend? What are you doing?
Well, I came to pick up some group to take them to the coast and then Arequipa, and we'll do quite long driving tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow we'll do about like 2,000 kilometers driving.
Oh my God.
I think, yeah.
That's going to be a long day. So she has saved a little bit of her time in Lima she should be resting, but she decided to give us this time she has for sharing a nice walk, a nice stroll with us, and especially to meet me, because I haven't seen Elizabeth in person, never in my life, and it feels really nice because I feel that I know her already from so many tours and also from her professionalism and many talks we've done also before. So my friends, I think it's time to start with a walk.
Yeah,
see?
Of course, we'll have a nice adventure.
We're going to have an adventure. We're going to be naughty. No, we're going to be good. We're going to be good, I promise. That's later. We're going to be naughty later.
Oh my goodness.
Because she's going to be awakened tomorrow at 6 a.m. So we still have four? Okay, we still have until 4. No problems. So I think now we're going to start.
Yep.
So please turn the camera over there. Turn the camera.
Yep. You're ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Uh-huh. And also, if you have any questions, my friends, let us know. Now, the good thing is that we have, 2 sets of eyes to read questions and also to talk. I think Elizabeth will be reading questions while I'm talking, because I can tell you also a little bit about this scenery, this section here. And maybe some of you recognize the cats, the kittens. Yeah, so this is the park also known as the Kittens Park. So let's go to see some cats. And also I want to start asking something to my dear friend Elizabeth. So from your first impression, what is the thing that you like the most about Lima?
Oh, I have seen they have more time, as to spend together as friends, or I don't know, maybe as a family, and they have more parks. Arequipa doesn't have like this kind of life by night.
That's really curious. Arequipa is, of course, it's smaller than Lima in terms of population. How many people live in Arequipa?
1.5 million. It's like one district of,
one big district of Lima. Yes. So in the entire Arequipa area, the city of Arequipa, 1.5 million people living there. Yeah. In Lima, we have 11 million people, right? So Lima is a way bigger city, of course. That's the first big difference. And we have also these big parks. I was also showing you some kittens here, these cats that you see here in Kennedy Park. This is Kennedy Park in Miraflores. Kennedy Park is known to be sort of like a shelter for cats. And the neighbors of Miraflores take care of the cats. They feed the cats. They are feral cats, by the way. They are not owned by anyone. But the food you can see here given to them, this is dinner for them. They are fed. They are fed better than me.
It looks very, very nice. They are not really like abandoned cats or something.
No, not at all. They are in better condition.
They don't have one owner. They have many owners.
They have many owners. They are fed multiple times a day. So, and also I'm seeing some questions here. So, for example, Sayuri is saying the country of Arequipa, which I really like, because we have lots of jokes in Peru about Arequipa. So, and you have to see the face of Elizabeth because she's laughing. So just to let you know, these are jokes only. But Arequipa is known to be a city that is very proud of their history, very proud of their people, of luminaires, of important writers, and all the people from Arequipa and the products of Arequipa. So much that sometimes we have the impression that Arequipa feels a little bit different than the rest of Peru.
Yeah.
Right? So
at the beginning we can say it has very nice weather.
Yes, of course, way better than Lima. Yeah, there's pointless in mentioning that is, like
You can see the blue sky here. You don't see the blue sky.
exactly. That's true. That's true. That's true. Arequipa has better sky, better climate. It's way drier than Lima. Lima is way too humid. So Arequipeños are very proud of their food as well.
Yeah,
Right?
as well, they're nice volcanoes, and then they're nice.
Exactly. And they are known to have very strong temper. They are very strong tempered people. And many people say that is because, they are born on the foot side of a volcano, right?
Yeah.
So when you are born, next to a volcano, that sort of like creates a temper, builds a temper.
They like to live there and near to the volcanoes.
Yes.
They like to see the volcanoes every morning, and they feel very proud about being Arequipeños.
So that's why we say Arequipeños are sort of like belong to another country, right? So this is a joke, an inner joke, a joke that we just understand Peruvians. But of course, Arequipa is a very important city, very important part of the country that we love very much. And also, Bill is asking, how far from Lima to Arequipa?
It's 1,011 kilometers.
So that's in a
driving about 16 hours, flying 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Exactly. And she knows it better because she travels a lot to Lima with tour groups, right?
Yes.
So I think it's time to turn the camera, my friends, to also check on your other questions and also see a little bit of the scenery around. So we still are in the Kennedy Park by nighttime. We started this tour at 6:45 p.m. local time, Lima time. Arequipa time.
What is the temperature?
Arequipa time as well. How do they handle the the poop? Oh, well, very curious. Thank you, Sandy, for your question. First of all, the cats are animals that are usually very territorial, and when they take a place for doing poop, they always keep doing it in the same place. They don't do it everywhere. So they are naturally very clean animals. So they are zones identified as bathrooms of the cats, and the people who are taking care of them, because this is an organization of neighbors that do this for free, like they just want to take care of the cats. They are the ones who pick up the poop of the cat, and they have to keep everything clean because that's the compromise of the association. If not, the mayor will take out the cats, right? So let me also see which city has the best pisco and good. Sayuri, you want to start a war here, right? And food also. Wow, this is a hard one. Sayuri, are you our friend? So, okay, well, I think the answer is easy, right? So we will say it at the same time.
Peru.
Peru, well, she's very, very politically correct. I think we can say it at the same time, okay? So which city first has the best pisco?
Peru.
One, no. Say it at the same time. Okay, then doesn't matter. What's your mind?
Right.
So 1, 2, and 3. Pisco. She said Arequipa. Okay. This is the second question. Which city has the best food? Best city in Peru that has the best food? 1, 2, 3. Lima. Okay, no, we don't think the same. This is there's no point in keep going with this conversation. Lita is commenting. Hi, Lita. No one wearing face mask. Well, let's talk about the face mask. Let's check on how many people. And also, I would like to know from Elizabeth, how is the situation in Arequipa? Arequipa is a different city. So we would like to know also her impressions about Lima versus Arequipa. Just talking about how many people are wearing masks. Mask is at some point is in this moment a little bit loose, but is recommended to use mask. You can see, for example, over there. Sorry for pointing out, but just to show you in which direction. You can see that from that section, there's at least like 3-4% using face mask, and the rest are not. For example, here, most people are, to be honest, still using face mask. Inside buildings is compulsory. Outside is considered sort of like up to you. Huh? But we are having in this moment what is called the fourth wave of the COVID, considered officially. So, well, it really is. You have to be careful, but it's not as strong as it used to be the first, the second wave, because lots of Peruvians are already vaccinated. About 70% of Peruvians have already been vaccinated. First shot, about 60%, two shots, and third, well, the third shot, I don't know how many might be vaccinated. 30%, maybe 40% with the third shot in Peru.
55.
Oh, a little bit more. Yeah. So that's really good.
But Arequipa is different because Arequipa, they told them again to wear the face mask. Mm-hmm. Some of the virtual classes are going back again.
Oh, that's very sad.
Because increase the number of infected people is quite different than.
See, eventually it will happen in Lima too. Lima is bigger and it's harder to control. When the population is smaller, sometimes it's easier for controlling, right?
Oh, nice church.
This church is the church of Medalla Milagrosa, or Miraculous Medal. Is considered the main church of Miraflores. The central park of Miraflores, where we are in this moment, is considered the highlight, the most important site of the district, the original zone where the city emerged in the 19th century as a beach resort. So let's check also some other questions. I'm sorry if I'm missing some questions. I think the third of you is Sayuri. Sayuri Marilu. Sayuri is our friend. We know each other by my call, like video call, right?
Yeah.
We have talked in several cases with Zoom. So it's like if we were like friends, like in person, the same. So we are going to continue. Is that a church building? Oh, Bill, I think you were asking about this one, right? Yes, this church is from the 1940s, by the way. It's a concrete construction. Inside is a little bit modern. Of course, that services, you cannot get usually inside churches while services. But just to give you an idea of the ceiling from the external section, really beautiful. And there is mass in this moment here. And it is compulsory, of course, in these spaces to use face mask, right? The other building, there's another building that is very beautiful, is here. Sorry if I am not catching up with the last questions. I'm going to check all of them. So this is the City Hall, right? I've done, by the way, this tour in the morning, but long time ago. I think I'm going to be doing this tour soon again, the Miraflores tour. And look at this. We have the City Hall with lots of lights, right? So, and the colors of the flag of Peru. Why we have the colors of the flag of Peru? That is because this month is the month of the independence of Peru. Exactly. So this is the month where Peruvians, we not only put flags outside our buildings, our businesses. Look at over here. We have lots of flags. You can see here a flag. You can see also another flag over here. So it is also compulsory to do that, because it was also a way to show patriotism. In our houses, we do the same. We put the flag of Peru.
Otherwise, we pay fine.
Otherwise, we pay a fine, of course. And how is also in Arequipa that? In Arequipa also, does everybody keeps up with a flag?
We don't really. We have to put a flag because it's a mandatory, because we have to pay the fine. But we celebrate more Arequipa anniversary.
Exactly, because they are in Arequipa,
We don't really celebrate Independence Day. We celebrate Arequipa's anniversary. I hope maybe this year we'll do some party, fireworks, or some dances on the street. Well, it depends how it will be, the number of infected people of COVID.
Sure.
We'll see. If there will be, of course, I will share with you. I will do the virtual tours. I hope.
Crossing the fingers for that, of course.
Fingers crossed.
And look who's coming today. We have Grace, my dear friend Grace. And also we have Dana. Hola, Dana. Thanks for coming. Nice to meet you, my dear. So, well, this is also a guys meeting. We have a couple of guys. We have, I don't know if Sayuri, Dana, and Grace. And if there's any other guy in the group, just let us know, please, because we love to know more guys, more friends coming to Lima. And if you ever come to Lima, by the way, all of you, if you ever come to Lima or Arequipa, you have to let us know, please, because we will keep going with the party there that day when you come, and we're going to get the best pisco from
Pisco.
from Pisco, and the best food from
Arequipa.
Lima. So we will continue. This competition will never end. You are here with two proud Peruvians. So Peruvians are proud of everything, every part of their culture. And being Peruvian is very also complex, because Peruvians come in all shapes, all sizes, all forms. We have indigenous Peruvian, black Peruvian, Chinese, multiple sizes, right? We have, look at us, for example, we have two Peruvians. We look like sisters, I think. So Peru is a country that is very multicultural, and that's what we try to show also in our tours: multiculturality, tradition, and history. So if you haven't yet seen the tours of my friend Elizabeth, please follow her. What is your channel, by the way? Elizabeth,
yeah.
Hego. So www.hego.com/Elizabeth. Yes. See, so please follow my friend as well. She's wonderful. So we are going also to turn the camera and to show you other section of the park. This is going to be a nice walk. Now we're going to head in direction to the avenue, because we've been in the park. We've seen some cats, and we're going to see also now the streets. And also keep going with your questions, please. Yes, Dana, best pisco from Peru. Gracias, Dana. We agree in that for sure. We agree in that. Gracias, Ayuri. Gracias, Grace. Thanks for sharing the channel of my dear friend Lisa. Gracias, Dana. Thank you, my dear. So you will not forget about Elizabeth's channel. And in the tours of Elizabeth, because this tour is about impressions of two Peruvians that come from different places. So this is a very special tour, because Elizabeth is not coming every day to Lima. She lives far away. So, and because this is the first time we are meeting in person, we wanted also to give you these impressions she, as an Arequipeña, feels of Lima. So, for example, Peruvians are very proud of their food. Gracias, Dana. That's my channel, by the way. Dana is sharing my channel. Thank you, amiga. Gracias. So, Barbara made a question. Oh, let me check on the question of Barbara, because what is the best dessert? Oh, well, I think Peruvians, we have different varieties of desserts. I think one of the most curious, one of the most interesting would be the picarones, which I think this is a great restaurant, by the way. We have here Café de la Paz restaurant. And we have, for example, more international, but I think there is picarones somewhere here. Let me try to check. Picarones. Well, we have some really lovely things. Any picarones? No, I'm so sorry. We don't have any picarones here. Maybe later, or maybe the vendors. What do you think, Elizabeth, if you can help me? Oh, look at this. This is the Peruvian Ceviche, for example. Yeah. So this is something you have to get when you come to Lima. And if you can come also to this restaurant, which is right next to the kittens of the Kennedy Park. We have the rice with seafood. That's another marvelous option. So I'm showing you coastal options, right? Lomo saltado. This is the Chinese Asian influence in the Peruvian cuisine. So, well, we can also talk a lot about dessert. But what is the picarones? Gracias, señor. Gracias. The picarones, by the way, is a donut made from a dough from sweet potato and pumpkin. So it is deep fried. It's really great. And do you have a picture of the picarones? Can you show us a picture of the picarones? Oh, at some point, no, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe here we can check. There's another menu. Usually the menus have the pictures. Let me see if there's any picture of the picarones. Maybe. No. Not today. We don't. Pisco sour. Pisco sour. Oh, what is pisco sour? Oh, this is the. We were fighting over this, my friends. Drinks. We have lots of really nice.
This one is very popular in Lima.
Ah,
right?
this is another one. Gracias, amiga. So talking about desserts, you have here the mazamorra morada and the rice with milk. This is like both are puddings. One is a pudding of corn, purple corn, and the other one is a rice pudding. Mixed together, make a really good match. So this is another very good. Gracias, señorita. This is a really good restaurant, also Parquetito, as you can see here. So we have really nice restaurants for the nighttime and the classical Peruvian options as well. But what is a classic dessert from for Arequipa, my dear?
The cheese ice cream.
Cheese ice cream. Okay, that sounds
the most famous one.
That sounds high caloric. So how you keep very good slim? I don't know how you do that. They have also delicious succulent foods in Arequipa, but that's because she's in good physical state because she's like a sail. She goes up and down the mountains.
I'm like a goat.
Oh, let me see. Sayuri is commenting something very funny.
What?
Sayuri says, picarone is not a nice word in Brazil. Really? So I'm sure that's possibly why Peruvian restaurants don't offer picarones. Oh, look at this kitten over here. Oh, she's good with the kids. With the kitten, sorry. With the kids also. So this is the fun of coming to Kennedy Park. Visiting the park, petting the cats, right? Bringing your children here to spend a nice time with the cats as well, which are very clean, as you know, and sort of sterilized, and they don't have any parasites, nothing, because they are given also medication, so they are very nicely cared of. So we will also keep going. I must look up Picarone Brazil. Yes, Ronnie. Remember picarones, because picaron will be just one. Picarones are many, right? So we usually are served like 4 in one plate, deep fried donuts. Okay.
It's quite something curious because picaron is like as well when the men are like naughty boys.
Oh yes, exactly. Picarones. When we talk about picarones, and Andre is also commenting. Andre, I remember you being here in Lima before, right, my friend? In Lima, in Arequipa, in Miraflores, and he also remembered trying picarones from street vendors. The best experience, also. Sorry, Becky, we are making you hungry. So. Picarone, what picarones means, amiga? Tell them, please, in the colloquial.
Picaron is like a man who is like very good flirter man. It's like a hummingbird, as we say as well, because they like to pick up the nectar of every
flower. Exactly. That's a picaron for us. Yeah. So if you are nickname picaron, it means that because you are a person that you're flirty, yeah, right, and you like to be with many women. So not necessarily something bad because for the men, because men here are macho, yeah, right? So they like to be picarones. They like to be considered like that. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing something really interesting that my friends Sayuri and Dana will like. Look at this. What we have in front. The restaurant Media Naranja is the restaurant of Brazilian food. So this sector is international. The Media Naranja offers Brazilian food. I just remember trying feijoada long time ago. So just to give you an idea how multicultural also this district is. One day, I'll go again for my feijoada. Gracias, Grace. Grace had mentioned also there's a link where you can see the picarones, the buñuelo peruano. That's also an explanation how it's also recognized internationally. Buñuelo peruano. So, and Elizabeth, have you shared with them how is the ice cream of cheese ice cream? Cheese ice cream
is just the name, but it's very famous Spanish influence. It has milk, coconut, cinnamon, and cheese. The name it comes because when they serve as a piece of cheese. That's why it comes from that name, cheese ice cream.
Cheese ice cream. You have to share them with them also in one of your tours, your cheese ice cream. You have to do it. And also we can connect that with a tour of the picarones of Lima. So maybe I can show picarones and you will share your
We can do
cheese.
the cuisine tour.
Exactly. We are excellent cooks. You can tell us, you can see that we have something around us saying we are good cooks. No, we are not. We do what we can. We do what we can. Like modern ladies, modern Peruvian working women, right? We what we do is we, go out and buy food at a restaurant and bring to our family the best food we can. So in Lima, we have lots of cars at nighttime. Traffic is terrible in Lima. What is the difference between the traffic of Arequipa and Lima, my friend? Bad.
I think you work much longer hours than Arequipa. Arequipa is quite busy until 9 p.m. and then they must go to bed. I think in Lima they work
Ooh!
until maybe the all night till
Whoa.
they don't rest.
There is no resting time in Lima. You can tell by the cars. Live in this corner, especially in Miraflores, people never sleep. Never sleep. We are waiting to cross just in a moment. I'm having a question from Barbara.
Okay.
Barbara, and let's go across here. We have the lights. We'll go across.
Show me because I don't really know how to cross.
Yes, no worries.
Remember, I'm mountain.
You are
mountain girl.
mountain gazelle. Oh, my mountain vicuña. No, you are okay with me. I'll take care of you. No worries.
I'm just very surprised because Lima has tall buildings. Arequipa doesn't have tall buildings because of the earthquake.
But you have volcanoes.
We have volcanoes.
So Barbara is commenting. What is your most famous, popular singer? Okay, so we have music from all kinds, my dear. We have from rock music, like Peruvian rock bands. For example, Creole music is a local Peruvian rhythm. Andean music, indigenous music. So I think at some point we could do a special lecture about music, Peruvian music. But if you want, for example, rock music, Pedro Suarez Vértiz will be a very famous Peruvian singer who is loved by most Peruvians.
He was born here, right?
Born here in Lima as well. And maybe a singer that you would like from Arequipa that you consider very famous, Elizabeth?
Very famous.
Or one that you really like? It could be singer or...
Yon is one of the... I like her because she does Creole music.
Yes, Creole music. Eva Ayon is from Creole music. We can cross, no worries. We can cross, it's okay. So yes, I think, but we can also dive in more in music. So Eva Ayon, if you want a classic one, will be Chabuca Granda. Let's go across. What do you think? Let's go across in a moment when we can do it. So I will show you a nice view of this section until we get to the
Can you show them the sky? Look at the sky. It's still cloudy.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. So I will also check in a moment. Crazy drivers, macho drivers. So Marina, do you like Miraflores, Dana? Well, it's busy, but have you heard the crazy people behind that are using the horn? So that's the daily thing in this one. Okay, this is the gentleman that is using the horn, and they're going to fight. They're going to fight. They're going to fight. They're going to fight. fight. No, I'm kidding. But sometimes it happens, eh? It's not very usual. So people are very stressed these days because from one moment to the other, we came from, the tranquility, the complete tranquility of having no traffic, nothing because of the pandemic, to again having a road rage, right, Robert? A busy life. And there's people that are very stressed. So, and on top of that, we are macho drivers. Peruvians are macho drivers. Do you know what macho means, my friend? Have you ever heard macho?
They don't have patience.
Macho. Macho is... There are many translations to macho.
They would like to have the right always. Always.
Yes. So macho refers to brave man, like tough, strong man. Also, there are other connotations of macho which are very negative. In the terms of driving, it means someone that is aggressive, driving aggressive. So that's macho driver. So alpha male, yes, Fatima, alpha, no? And nobody wants to give room to the other car to go to pass. No, because that's your road, that's your street. So that is macho. Don't take it personal if, for example, you drive in Lima, which I don't think you will be able to do. But if you do it, don't take it personal. It's the way it is. So look at this really nice section here. We are walking next to the pathway that goes to the beach. So let me show my friend Elizabeth this section. So this is the part that goes down to the beach. This is a sort of like a cobblestone pathway. It's original from the 19th century, the cobblestone. And this is the access to the beach, the freeway that goes parallel to the beach. So we're going in that direction. We have some really nice houses. Look at this house, for example. This is a great case of like early 20th century architecture that used to belong to the upper class families of Lima that live in Barranco and Miraflores. These were the zones that were considered the beach resorts of Lima. And well, this was one of many houses we used to have. But now you see here these beautiful, modern, super tall buildings. So what do you think about this zone? It looks really, really nice, really posh, right? Posh and elegant. So, Elizabeth, tell me something. What is the most expensive real estate in Arequipa? So how much people pay for the apartments, the most expensive apartments in Arequipa? I don't know, in the most exclusive district.
It's like $1,000.
1,000 US dollars.
It's small. It's more like maybe.
So for renting.
Yeah, for renting.
And for buying.
And for buying.
Yes.
Wow.
I
don't think there are some apartments to sell on near to the city center or in the, very exclusive area.
Okay.
Further away, it could be like 114,000 US dollars.
140,000 US dollars. So you can see that for the most expensive apartments, let's say, in the nicest districts. So, well, this is very important for you to know because Lima is a different place. Sometimes it feels like a different country because in terms of prices on flats, these are, for example, considered the most expensive apartments we have in Lima. Yes, indeed, Marilu. Yes, of course. But how much do you think it costs, my friends, an apartment in this part of Lima, in Miraflores district? Just give me your ideas. Share with me the prices you think you will pay for an apartment in this side. Remember that we are almost in the beach. We're almost in the ocean area. So please just let me to buy my friends an apartment.
They have
right?
a nice view.
They have nice view, and they have climate in Lima. It's like stable all year round, but you have part of the year gray, part of the year blue sky. So that's the nature of Lima. We don't have tornadoes. That's good.
No heavy rain.
No. Exactly.
How is the percent of rain here?
Almost nothing. It's like a joke. We have only 1 cubic centimeter of rain per year. in Arequipa, how much rain you have?
It's like 150 millimeters of precipitation.
150 millimeters of precipitation per year.
Yeah, it's
So
still nothing.
in centimeters, it still is nothing. Right? It's like 1 centimeter and a half.
Yeah.
So it's nothing almost. It's very dry.
It's desert.
It's desert too. Okay, so
but as Lima, as Arequipa, we survive thanks to mountain range.
Exactly. So without the rain in the Andes, in the highest points of the Andes, like without the rain of Cusco, without the rain of Huancayo, we will not be able. Oh, Coca Canyon, exactly. Our cities are dead. We are dead, right? And the interesting thing is that the biggest cities in Peru are located in desert zones, like Trujillo, Lima, Arequipa.
Our biggest populations are along the coast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, my dear Elizabeth, that here we have some comments about the prices. Yes, we were asking for buy, but also if you want to guess about the let's say rent, no worries because I will answer that in a moment. So for example, let's start. I think Robert says 1,200 US dollars. I suppose for renting, right, Robert? We have 6,000 US dollars, Sandy. And Sandy says to buy 2 million US dollars. Great guessing, Sandy. Grace is commenting 300,000 US dollars. Excellent guessing. What is this, my dear Robert? 1 million, maybe? I think it's 1 million of your guess. 2,400 for rent, says Ronnie. Okay, 1,200. So we are guessing, the guessing is really around like 2,000 US dollars for an apartment, more or less, or a little bit less, and half a million or less than a million for buying. The case of Grace, right? So interesting. Lou also 10,000. For a good size, says Marilu. Muy bien, amigo. So I think it's time to tell you how much for an apartment here. So the apartments that you see here, which have all the facilities, they have pools, like a doorman. Each one, no, usually one for the whole community or one for the tower for the building.
All right.
Yes, because remember that Lima lays on a desert, so water for a pool is already very expensive. But they have pools always in the top. When you see like from a paraglider, the top of the buildings, everything is like has these pools that are blue, very beautiful.
I mean, there are a lot of rich people living here.
Oh yes, Sayuri, you are in Africa, my dear. Sayuri, I am so happy that you were able to join the tour. I know it's been hard for you. We are almost like to the end, but I know it's like she must be at 3 a.m. in the morning, right, Sayuri? So she's in Nairobi. By the way, please come to visit Sayuri's tour because she is traveling in Kenya, I think, and she's going to do some really nice tours there. She's traveling solo. So yeah, well, we love you, Sayuri. Have a lovely trip. We're going to be joining you in your tour. Thanks for coming, Kenya and Utopia. Gracias. So now let me tell you the guessing at least. Well, who won in the guessing? The apartments are valued close to 1 million US dollars.
A lot of tall buildings. Oh my goodness.
This is, I have separated one apartment for you, Elizabeth, here. So you're going to be here. I'm going to be your neighbor over here. So we're going to be neighbors. We're going to see each other. 1 million US dollars, the apartments.
Oh my goodness.
So, well, this is, of course, extremely expensive for Peruvian pockets. To rent, the prices are a little bit more, wide. But if you want to rent an apartment in the top, let's say buildings here, it might be close to 2,000 US dollars the month for renting. So this is how much. Yes, my dear, you have to look at her face. Like wow. So yes, I say the same.
Wow.
How is that we have people in Peru like can afford this? Well, there's always.
Are they Peruvian, the owners?
Well, good question. Most of the cases, they are not Peruvians. They are working for transnationals, like business people working for transnationals. That the budget they have for apartments possibly fit really great with the prices here. So for them, it's okay. The problem is that the prices are usually dictated outside, right? Like, because if the people make more money outside, the prices will be increased here. So it's a little bit like that. So
there are some available apartments still to sell.
Oh yes, of course, there are several. Even with the pandemic, also it happened that there were people that left their apartments because of the pandemic, because they lost their jobs and they put them on sale. So some were affordable and some not. Of course, still very high price. So, and some people benefited also from the pandemic in terms of finding apartments cheap. because people were desperate. So
Would they like to imagine to have an earthquake in the top of those apartments?
well, good comment. All of these apartments are still expensive because they are supposed to be seismic proof. So during an earthquake, what you see is the buildings moving like this. But they always go back to their position. Okay, so no worries, no worries. So let me see if there is any other question here. Don't forget to leave your question. Who lives in those apartments? Oh, Grace, yes, we were saying that business people, people that are in the medical field. Usually in the medical field, you can make in Peru good money. Mining, yes.
Peru is mining country.
Yes, engineers like for production, like for example, ingenieros agrarios. I don't know how it's in English. Like engineers that are agronomy is agronomy exactly. That's the word. Yes. So I hope we can, if we should, to get a discount. I need a discount. Definitely. I think I will not be able to afford. We could do our own timeshare. So how is the audio? Do you still hear me? Here my connection says that it's stable and it's strong. See?
It looks it's working well.
Yes, it looks working well. But at some point, because we're getting to the last part of the tour, we're going probably to have some wind, and therefore, maybe for a moment we're going to have a little break on the internet. But we are going to the end. We're going to the Love Park. So before we do that, is there some wind? Yes, there is some wind. Wind noise. Let me just check if we can do something about it. So, are you still able to hear me? Everything now better? Okay, I think it was a little wind blow. So, gracias, thank you. So here we have the bridge that we call Puente Villena Bridge, which now has very nice LED lights that change according to the occasion. For example, I don't know, for important celebrations, international celebrations, we have these LED lights changing colors of the flag of the country. Also, nice. Very, very nice.
It will be on 28 July, the Peruvian flag color.
Yes, it's going to be like all white and red and white. No, red, white, red. Exactly, red, white, red. Or the burgundy color of Arequipa, because Arequipa has their own flag too. Yes. And here we have a club. This is a social club and a sports club as well, the Terraces Club, for the neighbors of Miraflores. Of course, it's open to other neighbors, but to be very honest,
you can see much clear.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I don't use the Zoom too often, so thanks for showing me this. So I don't think neighbors from other districts will be able to afford coming to this club. So that's why it's more like for local people, right? So we keep going. By the way, my friends, thank you so much for your tip support. We're going to be also sharing this tip with my friend, and so in that way also, we can support Elizabeth in this, in her job, her business, like as a tour guide. So she's a hardworking mama, of 7 children. No, she's not. She doesn't have 7 children. She just she has one that is really beautiful, 17-year-old.
I need more husbands.
Exactly. Yes. Is this Sayuri there still, because she can give us some advice about the second husband, third husband. She's wonderful.
She has secrets.
Yes, we need to know her tricks. Oh, by the way, before we keep going, I am showing my friend a new pathway. Did you ever come here through the? Yes, because it's my secret place. It's my secret special place. This is the pathway to the beach. You can see the cars, right? There's also a section for going walking, right, on the parallel to the car road, but we are going below the bridge, okay? This is my secret place that I love. This is one of my place when I used to be very young. I used to come with my boyfriend. here.
boyfriends
Your
you-
boyfriend number 1,
Number two,
number 3, number 4. Well, that's for another tour. So, and in this section, sometimes we lose a little bit of connection, or it comes a little bit down. So please,
under the
if
bridge.
we're
Oh
under
my
the bridge,
goodness.
we have also security guards to making sure that people feel safe here. This is usually the romantic part of the Love Park. What happens in the Love Park up there is not really the same that what happens here. This is the romantic zone, the real romantic zone.
Wow,
So
that's so beautiful.
yeah.
Wow.
The place has been already taken.
I can
Sorry.
understand why did you fall in love here.
Yes, this is the place. This is the place to fall in love. This is the site. Sorry, we are losing. Should I just say, taking away the privacy of the couple over there. So internet is dropping as well. They knew already, right? So we'll keep walking. It's going to come back in a moment.
Maybe the connection doesn't.
It is usually here. They don't want to. Connection doesn't want to show the couples. It's privacy.
Privacy.
We are giving privacy to the group. So now we are close to the ocean and close to the Love Park. So first, let's give a look to the Love Park before we finish with the ocean view by night time. So what can be more romantic than a Love Park? Those people are probably texting each other. Exactly. They didn't look very romantic, right? So, but that's how love.
The love's working nowadays. Texting, WhatsApp.
Yes, that's so strange. We are still from the generation that used to, receive love letters. Do you remember
Flowers,
that? Chocolates and
They had
flowers.
to wait for us on the side of our house.
Yes, that's right. And flowers coming out to you to the door. This is the Love Park, my friends. This is a park that was built and inaugurated in 1993. So it has the highlight of the park is this sort of like mosaics that you can see here with inscriptions in Quechua, for example, in Spanish. So it's a really nice form, this one of expressing your love, bringing the person that you love and reciting a poem. And sometimes, for example, for February 14, we have mass weddings here. Oh, Andre, thanks for coming. Muchas gracias. Thanks for visiting Miraflores with us. And I'm going to be doing also soon a tour about graffiti. So graffiti in Miraflores. So if you can, please join again. Unfortunately, will not be with my friend Elizabeth, but it's going to be about street art, right? So this is the view of the Love Park. Look at the monument. It's very special, made by Victor Delfin and frames with the arms of keys. That's why the monument is called El Beso, the keys. So it was intentionally made, this position of the arms to enframe this eternal kiss, right? And because my friend is not from the coast, she's from Arequipa, so I want to finish this tour with the ocean view.
Yeah.
So let's go to see the ocean because I think
It
this
smells like
it smells fresh. Ocean by. We can come to the end of this special transmission, and I want to also wish my dear friend Elizabeth not just like an amazing trip because she's with a tour group, as you know already, but also to see her again very soon in Lima to do many more tours together. So we're going to the ocean here. The cliff we see here, this is a natural cliff that is about 80 meters high, 80 meters tall, right? It is made from pebbles, compacted mixed with mud. So this is years ago. There used to be a big river here that was the product of a glacier that was melting. So that's how this material was accumulated here. And this is the freeway. Yes.
This is beautiful view.
Yes, right.
Wow.
This is the
You
freeway.
see how is the waves? I can.
Yes, please hold it here.
Oh.
Yes, I need a rest on my arm.
Oh, it's very.
Oh, feels good. So now we have in the camera Elizabeth showing us the view.
Look at this view, guys. Beautiful. Look at how strong waves there are.
It is, yes. The tide here is strong. That's why we have this sort of like walls in the ocean that are decreasing the tide. They are breaking the waves. Rompeolas, we call them, huh?
The break, yeah.
They break the waves, right? So, and this is the Costa Verde Avenue, the Green Coast Avenue that goes parallel to the beach. In the daytime, we go to swim, to the cold water, the Humboldt Current. In the daytime, we go to eat ceviche, seafood there. In the nighttime, well, we go there with the friends, drink a beer. So it's
Sour.
Exactly.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Hot chocolate. I need a hot chocolate right
Fatima,
now because
thanks
it's
for your
cold.
support.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Look at how strong are the waves.
And look on the other side, we have there the restaurant La Rosa Nautica over there. Let me show you. Aha. Can you see that one? That is the Rosa Nautica. The Nautic Rose is one of the most famous and also oldest restaurants we have here in Lima.
Wow.
So really, really nice place for seafood.
It's a building in the beach, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Yes, and in the daytime we have lots of surfers. Very handsome, by the way. You have to come with me next time. I'll show you
morning.
in the morning. Gracias, Mary Lou. Gracias. We hope that you had a nice time with us, that you relaxed, and you laughed a little bit. We are so happy to be able to show you Lima. The tour extended way more than we thought, but we just had fun with you all, showing you the city and also, well, showing you how much we love our country. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, by the way, for making a little room of your time to be with us and with me especially.
Thanks to you, Vanessa.
And to show us also the beautiful Arequipa, because every time you do a tour is special. Gracias, Grace. Gracias, amiga. Vanessa, cooking classes soon? Yes, Mary Lou, of course. I will be doing with Marek, with my husband, very soon. This month, Marek is at home, so my husband. So we're going to be doing some cooking classes. I will show you how to cook Peruvian style. Imanian, the best. You know, forget Arequipa food. Lima, the best, right? Are we agreeing, right?
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we have to say yes because I'm in their territory.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, she's very clever. She's very clever. So
I would like to start, the war against them. It's okay. I need my peace.
Thank you so much, amigos, amigas, for your participation. Thanks for the people that have been joining today in this tour. We're going to be uploading also more tours soon. Let us know in the comment section what you would like to see of Lima. Also, if you like being with us today. And well, next time, which I hope is going to be soon, I'm going to take Elizabeth to another part in Lima. So we're going to let you know. Thank you so much for your love. Thanks for visiting the country, and thanks for also your interest in Peruvian history and culture. Best to you all, amigos. See you.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks so much.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Love.
That's what
Peace
the
and
goal
love.
is. And if you would like to support also this tour and you don't know how to, let me also activate a button that will help you, will guide you into how to tip. The platform is free, and you know that is, just tip based. So your tips will be highly appreciated, and also it helps the platform to keep going. So muchas gracias. See you.
Gracias.
Bye-bye.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. We leave you with this view and the romance of Lima. Have a lovely evening, morning, or afternoon. Take care.
Oh, sleep well.
Sleep well.
Thanks so much to every one of you.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
See you. Besos.